call the special committee, a special meeting of the Human Service Committee, and we will start with the pledge to the flag, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. And we will now have roll call, please.
Mrs. Burdick.
Here.
Mrs. Ricketts Wales. Mr. Sear.
Here.
Mrs. Hanchett.
Here.
Mr. Healy.
Here.
Mrs. Root.
Here.
Mr. Rumfelt. And Mr. Harris. 5 present, 2 absent.
Chris is not here. On our agenda is information from our county administrator, but I do not see her.
Want
Nick, can you handle it's,
requests?
Madam Chairwoman, I would request that you move on to item number 4, Ms. Case, and we could go back to item number 3.
thank you. Okay, Edna, we'll skip to you then.
Thank you very much for seeing me this afternoon. Sorry to ask for be part of a special meeting. Maybe we won't get together next week.
Wishful thinking.
So I'm asking to fill the position for the senior attorney in DSS, and I did not put in resulting backfills on there, but I will correct that and send that up. Our senior attorney is going to go to Steuben County to be the deputy DA. So good for her, right? That's nice.
Not for us.
No, not for us. I mean, I can only tell you that since you were kind enough to give us the attorneys, we have been so much better with our 4E funding. It's been more on, we still have a little work to do on there, but we're getting our legal edits in, our court orders are on time, our court process is much better. I believe that the court has more confidence in what we offer to them. So I feel very strongly in the positive effect that the legal unit within DSS and Joe Mary have had on our progress downstairs. So thank you very much for that.
And is that because of their primary focus?
Yes,
Is on that?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
huge difference.
Edna, how soon are they leaving, and do you have someone that can fill in until you can get someone hired?
So we have some time, but because I worry about, it's so hard to fill those attorney positions within the county. I believe that she will be here until the end of March, and then her hours will decrease in April, and then she'll be gone by May. So I just want to make sure that we're working to try to fill those shoes. We do have Carolyn Kellogg is our second attorney, so we will have some support there, and then we share the contract with Leslie Hagstrom, who can help us in the support area.
Madam Chairperson, I'd be glad to move that.
Okay, can we have a second?
Hanchett, no, go ahead, Gretchen. Oh, Hanchett seconds.
Thank you.
Any further discussion or comments? All in favor? Oh,
Just
sorry,
a
Mr.
comment,
Healy?
a
Yeah.
brief comment here. I just want to point out that this is 49% federally funded,
Yeah.
5% state, and 46% county. Is that correct?
That is correct. Thank
And this
you.
is signed off on by, per our department policy, by yourself, the county administrator, and the personnel officer
That is
acting.
correct.
Thank you.
All right. Any further comments or questions? All in favor?
Aye.
Carried. Thank you, Edna.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Yep.
County Administrator, are you ready? Thank you.
Thank you. I have several items here, and they are all related to our coroner services and the medical examiner contracts.
Why don't you just go ahead and go through them, and then we'll make motions to approve them.
So the first one is for the Monroe County Medical Examiner's Office. This provides autopsy services.
I'll be glad to, Legislator Healy, be glad to move that.
Root will second that.
Any questions or comments?
I'll just make a comment. I'm very familiar with the Monroe County Medical Examiner's Office and their procedures for autopsies, and they do a first-class program up there, which is very important in case you have any suspicious or deaths or those involving crimes. So, thank you.
Do we need two separate motions, one to accept the contract and another one to request the resolution, or is that all part of the same motion?
All part of the same usually.
Okay. All right, so does everybody understand that we're requesting to approve it and requesting a resolution to come off the floor this afternoon? Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Carried. Thank you. The second one?
The second one is with NMS Labs, and this is for the toxicology services. I believe this is tied to the Monroe County contract. They no longer do their own toxicology, so we have to have a separate agreement for that. But those, I believe, are for the autopsies that go through Monroe County.
Root will make a motion for that.
Hanchett seconds.
Any questions or comments on this one? And look, you've got a sheet that shows what the costs are for those.
Correct.
All in favor?
Aye.
Carried.
The next one is for Olean General Hospital. This is for autopsy, medical, laboratory, and pathology services.
Have a motion for that one?
Hanchett moves.
Second, anybody?
Root will second that.
Any questions or comments on that one? All in favor?
Aye.
Carried. And the final one.
I actually think that is the final one, maybe? I don't have another one attached. I think that just took 2 lines on the agenda.
Oh, I'm sorry, yep. Yep.
I was looking
Yep.
for it as well.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
And then next is Clerk of the Board, Brenda Rigby-Reilly.
Yes, we're requesting a resolution to approve the agreement with the Allegheny County Association for the Blind and Visually Handicapped.
Could I have a motion to approve that?
Healy, I'll move that.
Root will second that.
Any questions or comments? All in favor?
Aye.
And carried. Any old business today? New business? Good of the order? And can I have a motion to adjourn?
Cyril, move that motion.
Root will second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Carried. Thank you all.